Hold on, I'm gonna sit down. Hello and welcome back to the UpUntil YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi. Today we're gonna talk about hate comments. First, let me establish my ethos here, right? Why do I feel like I'm qualified to talk on this subject? For those of you that don't know, I was on a reality dating competition called RuPaul's Drag Race, season 16, if you want to go watch it on Paramount Plus, is where it's at. And in being on a reality television show, you get exposed to a lot of stupid, idiotic bitches that got something to say. So today I really wanted to go through and kind of psychoanalyze the mind of a hater and figure out what it is exactly that makes people want to leave such nasty comments. And I'm going to do so by making a tier list of nasty things that people have said to me.
Girl, don't you think that's a bad idea? Your feelings, Diva. This is an untested, unverified solution.
That's dumb. You should kill.
No, I don't care. It's fine. For context about how this has come to be, I gave my friend AJ the express and explicit instruction to scour the internet for nasty things that people have said about me. I have them all in a Google Drive, screenshotted over here. I have not seen any of them. I have not read any of them. And AJ was giving me a general idea of what he told me was in there. He said that they were mostly like funny and silly because like he didn't want to like hurt my feelings too bad. And I said, no. That's not the point of this video. I can't psychoanalyze the mind of a hater. I can't get inside the brain of a killer unless I try to kill somebody. But we should have a disclaimer. Okay? This is a disclaimer mainly for my mother and friends and fans of mine. The things that people are going to say about me today in this video, I'm not taking personally. I think that they're funny. Hopefully you as a fan or a friend will not take anguish in hearing these nasty things because I don't. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be silly. Oh. And on that note, I guess we should just get started. Do you have anything to say? She had a lot to say last time. So we're gonna get started. Do you like my outfit? I really do. I stoned it last night, me and AJ. Okay, I'm procrastinating. Let's go. Let's get this party started. I'm kind of scared. Hey there, Editor Dawn here to let you know about today's sponsor. As someone with ADHD, I am constantly forgetting about, well, everything, but especially subscription services that I will sign up for on a whim and just completely forget about later. At any given time, I probably could not name every subscription service I'm paying for, whether I use it or don't use it. That's why I'm very pleased to say that this video is sponsored by Rocket Money. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that helps you cancel subscription, lower bills, and manage your money better. So far, I've used Rocket Money for a couple of things, but the most important feature that I've used thus far has absolutely been canceling subscriptions that I didn't even know I was paying for. Once you connect your bank account, Rocket Money will identify all of your subscriptions in a single list, very easy to read. From there, you can select the ones you don't use anymore and you may be able to cancel them with just a few taps in the app. I can also be a little bit loose with money on occasion. So the other feature that has been a lifesaver for me has been using Rocket Money's budgeting feature to create custom budgets in seconds. The app shows you where your money is going at all times and identifies top spending categories so that you can manage your money better. Go to rocketmoney.com/Dawn or click the link in the description to get a free trial. Anyway, back to the video. What credentials are we going for with regards to what qualifies as an S tier hate comment, an A tier, B tier, C tier, or D tier hate comment? Like, what are the qualifications that I'm looking for? And if I'm gonna be honest with you all, I don't have any. This is ambiguous, subjective. Oh, I'm excited. Judging criteria will be like ruthlessness, humor, fun. I think an S tier hate comment is one that's funny, probably kind of true, and not too personal. You know, someone saying that like my mom probably hates me, that's not nice. Now, it's a hate comment, so obviously it's not nice, but someone saying that like my style's ugly and they make a funny joke, that's funny. That's good comedy. I'm gonna be reading the hate comments off of my phone. The very first one that we have is... This one says, I didn't have a problem with her until the musical theater gay comments. Now I hate her. My hatred for musical theater and the musical theater gays, if you don't know, I'll put a clip of what I said on the television show. I hate musical theater. I think that the people who are fans of it are some... No, let me not say that. Getting roasted. Not my thing. I'm so sorry. This is C tier. There's no joke. There's no energy. Like, listen, what could get musical theater hatred to a higher tier? Maybe if you said that I'm ugly, too. Throw in a personal attack. This is boring. This is just an opinion of mine. Who cares? What do you care about my opinion? I didn't say anything nasty. I did a little. Listen, I'm a band kid. You're a musical theater kid. Like... It is what it is. There are rivalries within any subculture in-group, okay? I'm just talking my shit. This feels like a sports team read, right? Like, do the Eagles hate the Jets? Is that a thing? Like, if I'm an Eagles fan, this is a Jets fan being like, gross. Like, that's just what it is, baby. That's how the world works, okay? If you're gonna leave a hate comment about a random opinion, make it personal, make it evil, make it nasty. This is boring. Boring hate comment. This one says, don't like her, she could go home. And did. A tier. I don't like her, she can go home. We need to learn from this. It is clear, it is concise. What do you feel? I don't like her. What do you want? I want her to go home. That has nothing to do with me. That's your business. This one says, Dawn will either flop hard in Snatch Game or it will be a turning point for her. Mark my words. Another person said, you really think she's got something more to give? D tier. It's a lame hate comment, okay? Because it doesn't have any drama to it. You could say this about anyone at any point. You think she has more to give? Like, what makes you say that? What reasoning do you have? The lack of drive here and energy behind this is what I think puts it in D tier. Someone said she gives iPad toddler vibes, and I can't unsee it now. I liked her, but think she is entitled and a bit of a bully. Okay, this started out funny because I do give iPad toddler. Like, I really, really do. I'm Gen Z booze. I love to scroll. My boyfriend makes fun of me because I can't eat any meal without sitting on my phone. So, like, the iPod toddler, like, that's tea. That's funny. Now, I liked her, but I'm entitled and a bit of a bully. Entitled to what? Entitled to serving puss? Entitled to being sickening? Maybe. S tier, iPad toddler. Kudos to you, because this one stuck. People still make jokes about this every day, and I love it. And then our last one for this round. Hopefully Dawn and Plasma fight in the future. There can only be one twink in the race, and they know it. And we did fight, and I went further than her. This one is B tier. It pits two people against each other, which I love. There's nothing I would rather do than sit back and stir drama between two individuals. You swoop in, you start some shit, and then you leave, right? It doesn't have any like really intense negative feeling behind it. It's just a good old fashioned, I hate faggots, you know? And that's really great. All right, group 2. Let's see if you have something worse for me here. Dawn gives me stinky perv vibes for real. I want to sniff her. Are you okay? Stinky perv vibes. Dawn gives me stinky perv vibes. I want to smell her. Dawn gives me stinky perv vibes. I want to smell her. Excuse me, princess. This is a compliment. Thank you. S tier. Okay, this one's long. Buckle up, buckle up. Well, she looks like she was learning from a book, How to Be Kooky for Dummies. Personally, I'm not vibing with her aesthetic because even though I can see the attempt of a concept, execution is lacking, or sometimes she doesn't stop when she should have, and sometimes she stops when she should not have. I like this because this was entirely what I was doing. Like, you absolutely nailed it on the head. I am a drag persona of Drag Race. I started doing drag while Drag Race was airing. My biggest inspirations are the kooky bitches from this show. Was I learning from a book called How to Be Kooky for Dummies? No, because that doesn't exist. But am I stupid? Yeah. And was I trying to be kooky? Yeah. So I guess you could say I was learning from How to Be Kooky for Dummies because I'm a dummy and I was trying to be kooky. What's the confusion here? I don't get it. I thought it was funny because it's true. So this is the comment on my talent show performance from the first episode, which check out the Dawnverse book if you haven't, but in the first paragraph I talk about how I fucking hated that performance. The only entertaining thing about this performance was her body smacking the floor like that. Let's go to A tier. Her body smacking the ground. That tells a story. Mm-hmm. When you read this hate comment, you can hear the sound of the smack on the ground. They're onomatopoeing. They're using imagery. They're setting a plot. They have a rising arc conclusion. I'm just saying shit. I don't think it's also too ruthless. It's not too mean. Now, I also do like sometimes when they're mean, but I like this one because it's not mean. My reasons are ambiguous and you will not be able to figure out what they are or why they exist. Trust and believe, darling. This one is also a comment on my talent show. Just because you can record vocals, ... That one is immediately S tier. ... Hold on. Just because you can record vocals, ... You know what puts this comment in S tier? It might be in A or B or C. It's the ... that really sets it apart. This use of language in an internet space. Typing out and hitting send on a comment. ... Like, they really ate me up there. It's this silence, this ... I can't get over it, and that's what puts an S tier. It's great. I have no notes. I have no notes. And this last one says, when mom says, no, honey, we have Willow Pill at home. Willow Pill is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14, in case any of you are curious. This is a dumb hate comment because it is not hate. Willow Pill won RuPaul's Drag Race. Don't you think comparing me to her is a compliment? You think I'm like her? Thank you. Thank you. Now, it's also in D tier because any comment comparing two drag queens to each other in this kind of derogatory way is just fucking stupid because it makes you look dumb. I'm nothing like Willow Pill except for how talented and sickening and how much I should have won the show. But other than that, I'm nothing like Willow Pill, so you look stupid. You're leaving a hate comment that makes you look stupid? Sorry, girl. It's not a good comment. We're doing more. I'm gonna do a speed round because we have a lot to get through. Her makeup is hideous and it never changes. Why the fuck was she a weird troll fairy to be a news anchor? This one is so fucking long. Hold on. Can't stand her. She's a troll, both looks and behavior. The little goblin just wants to judge everyone else because she spent years practicing one look for a fairy tale convention that she finally got down. Being from Brooklyn is not a reliable or desirable personality trait. Get over yourself. She hates on Q's look after she won, saying she looks like a fairy. I'm sorry. Have you seen how you look every episode? Made the episode when she quickly got called Buzz Lightyear by the one-note goblin. Wait, not Megami catching a stray in this. made the episode when she quickly got called Buzz Lightyear by the other one-note goblin, Megami, when she thought her look was a high fashion winner. I didn't. Anyway, we'll get there. She reminds me of Luke's, only at least she can paint her face. No talent, just relies on wrapping fabric around them because they're skinny and being rude to everyone for attention. And how she hates on Plasma for being excited and passionate. And one of the challenges is something she can excel at. Jealous much? Hating on her and all theater kids when you're a wannabe fairy in every single episode? You finally changed your ugly pointy ears in one episode after Michelle called you out by putting your hair over it or draping fabric over your head. Wow. Groundbreaking. What range you have. There's a lot to unpack here. This person is mad. This person is furious that I exist. She's a troll, both looks and behavior. Yes, thank you. Being from Brooklyn is not a reliable or desirable personality trait. Get over yourself. 1, I'm not from Brooklyn. I've lived here for like 3 or 4 years, okay? 2, you really just read every single person in this city, which is hilarious to me. Megami catching strays, Lux catching strays. Saying that I just rely on fabric is crazy because I wear so many layers. The theater gay comment, we know her well. You finally change your ugly pointy ears in one episode after Michelle called you out by putting your hair over it or draping fabric over your head. Wow, groundbreaking. What range you have. Okay. Why are people so fixated on the pointy ear thing? Like, does the shape of an ear really change the aesthetic of a look that much? I get the makeup thing. I do this big crazy calm makeup. That's fine. That's your business. Does a pointy fucking ear really change a look that much? To where if I cover it with my hair, which I didn't do, if the ear was pointy, would you be like, oh, she's an elf? It's not, it doesn't change that much. I'll tour on the road and I'll wear this outfit with a pointy ear sometimes and I'll wear it without one the other times. I don't feel like I look that much different. Like, people really got hung up on this pointy ear. It's crazy. Anyway, wait, this one's funny. Well, I watched this season with my mother, who would groan loudly whenever she walked onto the runway. I just hate that look. Why can't she look like RuPaul? RuPaul always looks amazing. What's that called? I still don't understand why production chose Dawn to be the main narrator of season 16. You think I'm the main narrator? Wait, that's sickening. She lacks charm, wrong, talent, maybe, and taste, absolutely. Dawn is like a gremlin, yes. Y'all are finally now realizing how nasty and spiteful Dawn is when I've known this since episode 4. I am curious at which episode this was, because I do remember at one point during the season, I was like, oh, it's bitchy Dawn o'clock. Like episode 7, 8, 9, I think. My talking heads were just blah, 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 blah. She's a bitch. She's ugly. Da, da, da. Like, I was like, oh my God. Here's the thing is that I can understand why someone would feel this way, because that's how I am. It's true. Very opinionated. Talking a lot of shit. And if that's not someone's like tea, that's not what they like, then like they're not going to like me. That's fine. That's none of my business. She thinks I'm the main narrator though. Like, I love it. Down here at D tier, we have her makeup is hideous. It lacks wit, it lacks charm, it lacks intrigue. This is just an opinion and a bad one at that. Do better. This one, someone calling me the main narrative season 16, that's comment. That's not a good hate comment. That's going to gas me up. If you're going to leave a hate comment, you want it to be mean. You want it to be rude. You want it to hurt my feelings. I haven't gotten my feelings hurt yet. Let's hurt my feelings. This person also said a lot about me being rude and annoying and da 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 da. I don't care. You're lame and I don't like you either. This is devolving. In A tier, we have my mother would groan loudly. I just think that's hilarious. It's not a hate comment from you. Because you didn't say whether you liked me or not, but you said your mom hates me, which I'm fine with. Your mom hates me. Okay, she's probably fucking 6 years old and ugly. And then lastly, in S tier, we have the novella of hatred. That shit turned my pussy out. It is so fierce that someone disliked me so much to leave a paragraph, 7-sentence paragraph of what they don't like about me. Girl. Let's do more. Let's do more. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Okay. This is a video of me in a mandatory meeting on my toe fucking video. Trixie and Katya walked so these two could limp and hobble. This is one of the ones that I had seen prior to this, and I cannot stop saying it. Shame about the makeup. Ugh. Shame about the makeup. Oh my god. It really is just a shame about the makeup. Shame about the makeup. It's a shame about the makeup. The evil coming out of Dawn once she's in her confessionals, like, yes, kill yourself. You're so ugly. Is she weird just to be weird, or does she have a point of view? I'm still waiting for the answer. I think sometimes my point of view is just weird for the sake of being weird, just like for fun. Like I don't see anything wrong with that. If you want a dissertation on my point of view, come to the UpUntil YouTube channel. Hey, we have fun over here. Dawn is a yawn. Fuck you. Stop trying to make Dawn happen. It's not going to happen. I really love that one because it shows that I obviously was happening and people were mad about it. I guess get on the train or die. Next round up on the board. Starting at the bottom, we have Dawn is a yawn. I gotta be honest, this is biased. This is personal. I hated this shit, so it's going low, but it's not so bad that it's bottom tier. That's all. Is she being weird just to be weird? To me, this just reads as like confusion, you know? Like it's not even hate necessarily. It's just like, I don't get it and I don't get what she's doing, and that's fine. You don't have to understand what's going on. I don't understand half of what's going on in my life at any given time. So for me to expect you to know what's going on with me all the time, bro, that's fine. I get it. A tier. Stop trying to make Dawn happen. This is A tier because it's trying to be a hate comment, but it affirms that Dawn was happening and she is still. A tier. Yes, kill yourself. You're so ugly. This I love because it's a play on a classic meme. It works well. It's funny. It's not too nasty and hateful, and it's clear, and I appreciate it. I think this is funny. Thank you, Ray, for making it into this video. I wish at times more people had this sort of humor about it. I was there filming a TV show. What do you want me to do? Not be fucking messy? Duh. S tier, we have Trixie and Katya to limp and walk. An excellent play on a well-known joke, right? Usually, it would be so-and-so walked so that so-and-so could run. Trixie and Katya walked so that Amanda and Dawn could limp and hobble. Love that. That is hilarious. Keep going. You might have a future in comedy. I love it. Shame about the makeup. Hold on. Oh, shit. Shame about the makeup is the best thing that's happened in this entire video. I love shame about the makeup. It's a shame about the makeup, right? It's just shame about the makeup. Did you hear? I know. It's a shame about the makeup, though. So we have one last group of hateful, nasty things that people said about me to get through. And I did tell AJ when going to find these to put some really nasty ones at the end. So these might get a bit ruthless. I've yet to really have my feelings hurt this video, which is really great. I really thought it would be worse than this. I thought I would want to fucking die at the end of this. All right. I appreciate Willow. ... See, we're getting in the mind of the killer. All right, we're figuring out their patterns. I appreciate Willow ... I mean Dawn. She has zero depth. She does exact same face, just different colors and elf ears. I get that it's her brand, but damn, even Coke and Pepsi change up flavors now and again. This must have been early on in the season because I did start changing shit up. But yeah, honestly, when I got to the show, I was nervous and I was doing the exact same face, which is like, that's a reasonable thing to critique. Dawn is so fucking lame. I get that she has small features, so she has to lean into those things with cutesy aesthetic or whatever, but the whole uwu kawaii elf thing is corny as fuck and has no place in competition among adults. Please keep this anime Tumblr garbage on the internet and off my TV, thank you. That is fucking crazy. I don't know what to say to that. I'm obsessed with you, Eggbone87. Not a fan. Don't like her persona or her drag. Pass. I don't like her. She can go home. Patterns. I don't like anything about her drag, and her perspective on drag feels not fully developed. Like elf ears, and that's it. Yes, that's it. Just elf ears. Dawn is the epitome of vanilla peasant. Peasant? I feel so vindicated, LMAO. I've just liked Dawn from the first episode. She comes off as very much tender queer who can do no wrong but is a huge bitch, just not to your face energy. I just can't stand the swarmy smugness. Okay, this is, someone else commented on this and said, you don't even know her, what the fuck? Y'all are down here inventing entire personalities for people and then hating the personalities y'all made up. That is the psychoanalysis of these fucking people who leave these nasty things. Tender queer who can do no wrong but is a huge bitch, just not to your face energy. I can't stand the smarmy and smugness. Like, you made that up and you decided to hate me because of this personality that you made up for me. That is psychopathic. Me being who I am on a television show and you making shit up for a reason to scapegoat your nasty, nasty, hateful thoughts onto me, that is the smugness and the smarmy. What does smarmy even fucking mean? And I think that is actually a perfect one to end off on, because I think that is the crux of what I'm getting at here, right? Because if anything, I hope that this video can show you that the things that people are saying about you don't fucking matter, dude. And I'm sure you do it too. I've done it to people, but you make up these personalities and these characteristics about people that you don't even know. You do it in your daily life. You do it in high school. You do it at work. Like, if there's someone that just rubs you the wrong way, you're going to create these scenarios and these pictures in your mind of what fits into your mold, because to us, we just want to be right. We want to feel like our negative feelings towards another person are necessary or reasonable. Like, we don't want to have to accept that perhaps we're imperfect. We all have these negative thoughts. We all have these hateful, malicious feelings about things that just rub us the wrong way. And that's the beauty of reality television, is it's almost a mechanism for us to get out these demons on these other people that we've never met, we never will meet. They're characters on our TV screen, but they're also real people. I feel like that is part of what makes the hater mindset so delicious. When you get to watch someone live their life or do their art, whatever type of show it is, you're watching a real person, and there is something that tickles the brain to hate a real person. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. Any of our emotions and any of our feelings are perfectly valid. It doesn't mean that it is worth presenting to the world. We don't have to say our nasty thoughts out loud. We all have them. And if you just keep them to yourself, it's no big deal. Before the show, I had a pretty thin skin. I was very sensitive. And throughout the show, I've gained a much thicker skin and a clear understanding of who I am and what matters and what things people say about me matter. So all of this was light work. Oh, my thing fell. When did that happen? Why'd no one tell me? This was all light work. Like, none of this hurt my feelings. Even those last couple at the end that were kind of exceptionally rude, I don't know them. I don't care. The most important thing that I've come out of this is that if a hate comment is funny, it's going to be better. Evidently from this, I think I really like hate comments. I think I do. Okay.